Occasionally during collecting, you come across a figure that is so bizarre that you just have to pick it up. Whether it be a bizarre mold, a bizarre alt mode, a bizarre repaint, or just bizarre in the fact that it was exclusive to a rather unusual store. And then you come across a figure that's all of those combined. Hello guys, welcome to a new review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Universe 1.0 Smokescreen with Lift Door. Starting off in alt mode, Smokescreen is, odd. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be a crane truck, but he looks far more like a car. Taking a look at the front, that is clearly not what you'd expect a truck to look like. 4 wheels, and virtually no bed. In addition to that, his upgraded form, Hoist, looks far more like a crane than this does, and he's supposed to be an excavator. But yeah, overall, it's a weird alt mode. What makes this even weirder is that it was exclusive to Kohl's, of all places. So yeah. But yeah, as you can see, he's done up in a very dark blue, opposed to the original Smokescreen's orange. Which, honestly, I think looks nice. I overall prefer blue as the main color to orange, so this honestly suits my wants very nicely. Coming to the top right here, this hatch opens, revealing a weird gear pattern. And, in general, I like the color schemes more. It's just such a weird alt mode that I can't help but just look at it in just astoundment. Declan is Minicom Lift Door. Once again, it's weird. It's a tractor forklift hybrid. What? Once again, done up in blue and yellow with a hint of gray back here. And honestly, it doesn't look that bad. It's a very weird alt mode, but it works. Transformation on this guy is stupid simple. As is with most minicons. But he's more complex than the other minicons I have, so yeah. And he's cute. Then we get into the main feature of this guy. Putting this guy on the minicon port up here, and then pulling forward, extends out this cannon. It does fire a missile, as you can see right here. And overall, I think it is a pretty solid minicon gimmick. But, yeah, in general, this is an odd alt mode. Also, rotating the actual crane arm around rotates the head at the back right here, which is barely hidden. Another feature this guy has is the winch. If you plug it onto the minicon ports on the most minicon's chest, and then roll him forward. Oh, and flip the switch. The winch will retract, bringing the minicon with him. It's a pretty neat little gimmick, and I like how you're able to actually turn it on and off, so you don't have to worry about an awful grinding sound every time you roll him. But even sometimes you still do. And this gets messed up real easily. But overall, it's a weird alt mode. Anyway, on to size comparison. Here he is with Earthrise Hoist, and they're about the same size. Which, yeah, they look together. Two completely different styles, but yeah. He is with Power Core Combiners Smolder, and Smolder's tiny. This guy's a deluxe. No, this guy's a deluxe. This guy's a scout, so yeah. Here he is with Kingdom Huffer, and once again, they're about the same size, which is kind of funny considering that Huffer is usually associated with being really, really tiny. Toasty's alt mode, like I keep saying, is very, very weird. It has a lot of gimmicks to it. It has a very unique look that I can't recall seeing on any other figure. The fact that it's just a weird repaint that was just thrown out is kind of odd, and overall, it's just an odd alt mode. So yeah, on to transformation. Smokescreen's robot mode has the body type of Danny DeVito and all the charm of it as well. And once again, he's weird. I don't know how many more times I can say that, but he is odd. You can see he's very, very stumpy. Like, even for the time, he is pretty short. Overall, this is one of the strangest looking robot modes I've seen. That sculpt, once again, it looks like Danny DeVito. I can't just say that even more than I already have. It looks like Danny DeVito. And this keeps getting in the way, and surprisingly, even though you expect him to be top-heavy, he doesn't fall over. But yeah, yellow has been revealed in this robot mode, which breaks up the blue nicely, and of course the gray complements it because it's a neutral color. The boom, of course, still retains its minicon function, which I will show off later. And rotating the boom, of course, still rotates the head, and the head itself can rotate on its own, but it sort of locks into place. Articulation on this guy, not much. Head rotates, arms go back and forth, in and out. Pathetic bend at the elbow. Nothing at the waist. Hips are on ball joints, swivel at the knee, and that's it. This dude has borderline useless articulation. And in addition to that, when you actually extend out the shoulder cannon, that's when it becomes super, super top-heavy, which, fair enough, this cannon is stupidly long. Like, it takes up my entire recording space. But yeah, and of course, when shield comes out, spin the wheel to retract it. And yeah, he does have fists molded onto the inside of his arms. They can't hold anything because they're just in shells. And just overall, he is just super, super stumpy. On to size comparison. Here he is with Hoist, and of course, Hoist is taller. Hoist is very tall for a deluxe, so yeah. Here he is with Smolder, and once again, Smolder is taller despite being a full-size class lower, due to his massive shoulder pieces. Yeah. And, once again, him and Huffer are about the same height. Yeah, Huffer is kind of small for a deluxe, so yeah, it's kind of weird that this guy is smaller, despite the fact that he came out during a time where deluxes were infamously a lot bigger than they are now. So, like I've been saying, Smokescreen is a very, very weird figure. He's a weird repaint of a weird mold, in a weird line, released in a weird way, being exclusive to Kohl's, and overall, he's just an odd figure. He's extremely charming, but he's definitely not good. But isn't that what most of Armada was? Armada was a line very centered on chunky figures with gimmicks, and honestly, I kind of have respect for him for that, because he does what he was intended to do, and he does it well. So, yeah. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye!